6 months ago, Nottingham Forest were in unfamiliar territory, rock bottom of the Championship table. But that all changed when Steve Cooper arrived. A manager who's reached the playoffs with Swansea City and now wants to guide Forest to similar heights. Not to mention setting up a dream tie against Liverpool in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup.
You've already knocked out two Premier League teams to get to this point, Arsenal and Leicester. What did you learn from those games?
We've worked a lot on belief and making things happen yourself, regardless of who you play. Constantly talk to the boys about having a way of playing that could be used in any game that you play, whether it's an FA Cup tie against a Premier League team or maybe with respect to a non-league team. You know, we still want to play a certain way with a certain identity, with a certain style. Values, beliefs, all them sort of things are really, really important. Beating them teams and playing the way we did, more than anything, give the fans a good day to support their team. This is a big football club. We get big crowds, obviously great history and tradition, and we want to thrive off that. And to do that, you need to have self-belief, and you know, it's a big focus of ours. We have a good ethic at the club. You know, the players are really engaged in their learning, in their development, in their performance. We're doing a lot of work off the pitch with them as well as on the pitch, and they're all really committing to that. So it's not really the time to reflect too much. I think it's constantly the time to keep pushing these boys and keep talking about what's next for them rather than what's been, because as I said, there's a lot of football to be played and they've got a lot of development to do.
There's something about the FA Cup against Arsenal that brings the best out of Nottingham Forest.
How much difference has Steve Cooper made since coming in?
Yeah, massive. Obviously, we had a really poor start to the season. It's not where the club wants to be. He's come in, he's been a breath of fresh air, just instilled belief throughout the whole club. You know, and hopefully there's more to come from us as a team.
What changes has he made, both on and off the pitch?
I think he's been really big on the analytical side of the game. You know, tactical tweaks, whether that's in the game or you know, looking at our opposition and how we can break them down, and just so many little things that have added up to, you know, us having a good start under him.
And how about you personally? How much effect has he had on you?
Yeah, massive. Yeah, he's got me playing to my strengths on the front foot. You know, them 1v1 duels in the middle of the pitch is what I'm all about. To get to this sort of level, I think you just have to have the right attitude, mentality. I think you've got to have that talent to get through the door. But as Steve Cooper says every day, you know, it's your relentless attitude that's going to keep you and sustain you at a top level.
Forest are pushing for the playoffs, 5th round of the FA Cup. It must give you and the team lots of confidence.
So one stage in the season, you know, we certainly would have taken to be in this position, but it's all about looking forward. It's all about, as I said, looking about what's next. Keep building on some of the good things that we're doing, learning from the bits that may not go so well from game to game. But one thing that's a big focus of ours is having a real strong culture here and a real winning mentality. And I don't think you can turn that on and off. And I don't just think it should be on game days as well. I think it should be every day. Even when the players are off, they should be thinking about, you know, what it takes to win and play well in the next game. But our objectives are not really much different to what a league game would be. We're at home, you know, we get big crowds, supporters paying a lot of money, you know, still coming out at the back end of a pandemic, and you know, the turnout here is amazing. Ultimately, you know, we want to be an achieving club, we want to be an achieving team, and I feel like we've made some good steps over the recent months. The motivating bit and the exciting bit is we've got a lot of work to do, and we're going to commit to that 100%.